Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to be going over some starter builds, stuff from last league, stuff from previous leagues that I've done, and I will be linking the videos in the description. Not right now because I am running a little late. The league's about to start. If you do look on my channel though, you can find these videos under the build guide section. There's going to be one build in here that I do not have. And also, the build I'm going to be playing is going to be a Poison Assassin. I have not actually planned it out yet. We are going to be kind of YOLOing this. I was going to try to do this before the actual thing, but I've only got, well, 15 minutes and the league starts. So I might try to throw one together, slap something together real quick. I will show an example of poison here at the end. This would be a bow poison build, but I kind of want to try the new skills with the melee stuff. Probably going to try daggers, see how Binos is working right now. But anyway, here we go. Hopping into my Pillar of a Cage Jug. I am not sure what's missing from him having... Oh, okay, that's probably it. The Karui Jewel there. So I had 5.8k life in the video. You can see at the end with the Uber Elder kill and stuff. So the main difference now is this changes, and you're going to have to take a couple extra points. This is only a level 89 build. If you go ahead and take these points, you'll lose these 4. There's these 4, and then you need 4 more. That puts you to level 93. That's very achievable with this build. It's really tanky. I did use Ground Slam, but I'd probably use Cyclone for a smoother play. They did nerf the area, but it's still a really solid build. It's really cheap overall. Really the only thing you need is the Pillar of a Cage God and probably an Abyssus. Oh, okay, this has the tabula. This is just the starting gear. So when I put it back to the default, it should bump back up. There you go, 5.5. That's nice. Okay, so Abyssus, you can tank with this. I would want to try this build. I might try it this league in hardcore and see how it does. Yes, even with the Abyssus. So overall solid build. I also have some of the footage here. Go ahead and take a look at it clearing some stuff. Again, using Ground Slam. For some reason, my video players don't do too well with OBS up, but yeah. So clears Minotaur pretty easily. Let's try to get Delve. Oh, here I got a map. So jump around, really solid damage, pretty crazy. I'm on the phone there in this, so that's kind of funny. I get distracted and actually die on the Phoenix, but really solid build. Okay, let's go ahead and actually just close this. So next we're going to be looking at, oh, well, that's why it's so laggy. This was playing. So I did Flicker Strike and killed Uber Elder with it, and that's going to be the next build. It is my Flicker Strike and Cyclone Slayer. Flicker Strike was a ton of fun to play. With the changes to multi-strike and stuff, Flicker Strike should feel even better this league. So I might just try that build just on standard just to see how it feels. But looking really good. Really good clear. Again, both Cyclone and Flicker Strike with this Slayer downed Uber Elder. And let's see, we'll go ahead and close the pillar here. Don't save. And we'll get into the Slayer. So nothing really changed here for the Slayer. All that I believe moved is the Forceful Skewering. Let's go ahead and just change it just to see. Yeah, Forceful Skewering got moved. Same amount of points, nothing out of place. We are good to go. Alira would be the bandit for this. It did get nerfed a little bit, so you're going to lose a little bit of damage, a little bit of crit. And actually, this is a nerf to me using a Terminus Est. I was taking the loss from Overwhelm, and you're going to be taking an even bigger loss from Overwhelm. So I probably would switch to something other than the Terminus Est, but I still like Overwhelm for its defensive capabilities with the minus crit from enemies. And also you get some crit multi for everything around you, so it's great for clearing. Overall, I think that is a damage increase when you're clearing packs. So again, the tree and everything can be found on the build guide video. So we'll be yeah, this is a really solid. This was my league starter last league. Really solid. Flicker Strike worked great. Cyclone felt amazing. I mean, it probably still does. The main thing with Cyclone, though, if you do it, again, AoE got nerfed. Probably going to feel a little bit worse. Damage did get nerfed, but you're probably not going to feel that too much. I already put the new numbers in and it was fine. Let's go ahead and I think, I don't know, actually, I don't think the gems are in yet. So, but that is that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at what did I have next. Here we go, my Storm Call build. So this one was one of my favorites to do, and I actually answered someone's question on what I would change using maybe Devouring Diadem and a few things like that. This league, though, we're back. We got Mana Flask, so you'll probably replace, they keep the crit, and maybe replace the Silver Flask. You could even replace the Wise Oak if you really wanted to. And if you felt like you could get around with Flame Dash enough, you could replace the Quicksilver. You got some options there, but Mana Flasks now make Mind Over Matter feel pretty good again, I think. I'm going to probably try this build out again, since actually this build got buffed from when I did this build, because this was back in 3.5. So, should be a pretty good build to revisit. Got a lot of AoE. It is a lot of eye cancer, as a friend of mine puts it, but still really solid build. Looking at the tree hasn't really changed much. Oh, this was actually my Scorching Ray. Whoops, I have these out of order. I will be talking about that one here in a second. So here we go. Here's the tree for this. There might be a few changes. You can get Constitution now on an amulet, so we might come down through here and take that. This saves a lot of points and allows us to go for even more damage in other directions. We could go for the crit multi here, movement speed. So there's a lot of options being able to anoint amulets with, say, Constitution. We could also anoint it with Purity of Flesh or Golem's Blood to add even more life to this build. So this build has definitely went up this league as far as tank potential, and we can, obviously this tree doesn't work with this, so our mana is going to be less, but they did give us some more mana options on the tree, and we can kind of try those and see how they work. Again, I'll be trying this out and probably doing an update on the build, but as far as the core concept, this build should work just fine and actually be pretty solid, if not better, this league. Let's see, next we have the Scorching Ray that I had up. So, my Scorching Ray Trickster is one of my favorite builds. There is an alternative way that you could do a Scorching Ray Chieftain, but just to kind of show what's happened here, we're at 1.3 million, switch it to 3.8, and we're at 1.4. Now the gem did get nerfed, so let's go ahead and I think, I would have to look it up, but let's just go ahead and de-level it a few times. Where am I at? Here we go. So yes, I have a +2 tabula, so we'll go down to an 18, which is roughly because I think about 17 is where a level 20, so 19 is roughly where the damage is, I believe. But since it is a +2, we'll go ahead and give it 18, give it its normal damage back, and we're still at 1 million. Scorching Ray is huge. This isn't even taking advantage of all of the new nodes, so we'd probably shift some stuff around, get some Breath of Flames action going on. And if you take Chieftain, you're going to be real close to Arsonist, and you can take advantage of that multiplier. Chieftain does have a lot of regen, so that is a viable option. But this build took me all the way through Uber Elder, and I believe I have a clip here kind of showing some clear. This was back in Synthesis is when I did this, so clear's not too bad. There's some 78 mobs. As with always, Scorching Ray has a ton of damage, but is pretty slow. We do also have my Uber Elder clip. I'll show a little bit of footage of that. I think I had... There we go. Here we go. I think I had only... Oh, I thought this was it. Okay. This is not it. This is a completely different character. Whoops. Anyway, it should be here somewhere. But just moving on though, because we have about 5 minutes left. Maybe it's at the end of this. No, I should. Wait, I got the wrong one. Oh well. But Uber Elder Kill, I do have all the footage somewhere in my videos. I think I'm in the wrong folder. But yeah, I took this through everything in the game in Synthesis, and it was amazing. So it should be up there, top tier again, especially with the mana pot changes. We'll be taking those probably. Right there's the one that helps out mana pots a lot. So overall, level 84 right now. So we got some points to burn. Feels pretty good. Moving on from Scorching Ray. Again, this one I'll have to include in the description though, so that you can see what stuff there is. This was, I think, the best scepter I've made so far. It had like 199 increased fire damage essentially. But yeah, Scorching Ray feels good. Next we have my cold dot. Oh no, my zombie build here. Big change. I am going to be playing this one again, so we'll kind of get to see this. Zombies were huge. Got to get an Uber Elder Kill out of it. They were actually pretty good at clearing things. I'm curious to see how the aggressive thing in Delve works. I would be awkward for them to just run off and attack stuff. Hopefully you can still direct them pretty well. But yeah, zombies, definitely got to be doing this build again. The only problem with a couple of these builds again is all the uniques. So again, like I said, took this to Uber Elder, got an Uber Elder Kill with zombies. It had 8 zombies. We'll see how many we can get this time. Now we got that new strength node and stuff. Might reach to that. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into the tree for it. And then lastly, it'll be the Cold Dot Occultist. So again, sorry for going a little fast here, but a lot of uniques in this build. So that's the only downside, is there's a lot of uniques. You won't get Cyclopean Coil for a while. Astramantis is probably about 12 Chaos. Alberon's, that's cheap. Meganor is really cheap. Baron, that could be expensive this league, and same with motregul. So we'll have to wait and see how that works out. See what happens there. Overall, the tree, again, we can shift it around some, maybe move some points, get some strength from the new strength. Actually, I should probably click this. So things will shift. So we want to kind of get down here somehow, get all that extra strength. I don't know exactly which way I'm going to go with it, but maybe move some points up in this area. Overall, though, really solid build. I think with the new zombies, though, you're definitely going to have to take both of the threshold jewels with the changes that they've done. Other than that, we've got +2 and stuff, and zombies. Look, my damage is already more than what it was. So my DPS was about 131 there at the beginning, or 160 maybe, and it's already up. So this is a buff. This is outstanding. I cannot wait to try the zombie build out again. And if all the zombie nodes and plus zombies are here, then yes, please. We're going to have some pretty legit zombie builds going. I haven't checked that out yet, but if I can still hit 8 big zombies, then I'm all for it. So this will be one I will be playing, probably my second build. And yeah, this should be a good starter. Go ahead, again, the same concept should apply for the build for the most part. But go ahead and check the video, and yeah, again, hopefully I'll have the everything linked in the video or in the description tomorrow. Lastly, we have my Cold Dot Occultist. Tree's pretty stretchy as far as getting everywhere, but with 3 curses, you end up very tanky, and with all the cold damage over time, it gets pretty insane. So I had some pretty nice kills, pretty easy kills. Everything moves really slow. The Uber Elder fight, the one in the video was not deathless, but later I did have several deathless ones. And this build was just insanely strong with almost no budget. The zombie build was maybe 50C, and the Cold Dot Occultist was pretty cheap as well. I mean, we're talking a couple of unique items and nothing but rares. So really cheap, easy build. I was doing Uber Elder in the first week. Felt pretty good, just saying. Use a tabula, no big deal. Here's the tree. Again, I'll be linking everything, but let's go ahead and take a quick look. Okay, anyway, I'm still in queue, so I have a couple of seconds. Anyway, poison build here. As you can see, 4 million DPS when I changed the tree over. It was a bit less, so we actually gained some damage here. 91 point build. You're a bit low on health at 5.3k, but again, you're ranged with a bow in this case. I'm going to be doing something similar to this, only with a claw or a dagger. I'm going to try daggers, like I said early on, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I need to go ahead and get ready for the league. Looks like I'm about ready to pop into the game, so I'm going to go ahead and get my stream fired up. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Good luck in the first week, and, well, for the rest of the league. Enjoy the tower defense if that's your thing. I'm hoping it's fun. We'll see. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace.